Hey guys, I wanted to make a video explaining why I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail in 2020. The first reason is the challenge. I learned that you could hike from Georgia to Maine about 5 years ago, and as soon as I heard about that, I thought it was an awesome opportunity to challenge myself mentally and physically, and it was immediately something I knew that I wanted to do at some point in my life. The idea of being out in the wilderness, enjoying nature, and challenging all of the different elements of who I am really appealed to me. I've always loved hiking. I've done some hiking in the North Cascade Mountains in Washington State, and I've hiked a piece of the Appalachian Trail in Virginia, and I loved it so much, it just drove me to further desire to do the whole thing in one go. So, the challenge. The second reason is primarily a life reason. I'm at a point in my life where I'm not in any serious relationship, I'm not married, I don't have kids, I'm not going to school, I'm just working. And so I'm at a place where I'm financially stable enough, I can quit my job and go and hike for 5 or 6 months, and it won't affect my life in any negative way. It'll only add things. It's only a positive outcome. So I know a lot of people don't have that opportunity, but I do. And I thought, well, there's probably not going to be any other time in life where I'm going to have this opportunity, so why not make the most of it while I can? The third reason is companionship. I didn't want to hike the Appalachian Trail alone. I like to share those kinds of experiences with people I know and people I love, and that I can talk to and engage with about it. And I know there's lots of people who hike the Appalachian Trail, but I wanted to share it with somebody who I'm close with. So my friend, John Spanos, who has been a close friend of mine for about 5 years now, was able to quit his job and have that time out of his life to do this, and he told me, hey, I can go hike the Appalachian Trail, are you down? And I was like, yes, I'm in. I've always wanted to do this, and I just needed that extra nudge of knowing, okay, I have a good friend who's coming with me who can encourage me and support me, and then I can encourage him and support him, and there's just that element of camaraderie that I really look forward to getting on the trail. Also, there's a lot to be said for having someone who can suffer with you. And from all the research I've done about the Appalachian Trail, it seems like there's going to be a lot of suck. And having somebody to kind of embrace that suck with you is appealing. Reason number 4 is a spiritual reason. I'm a Christian and I follow Jesus. And a part of that Christian walk is kind of these cycles that God takes you through of life, death, and resurrection. And oftentimes in life we go through these transition periods where the old is passing away and it's kind of being destroyed, and the new is yet to come, and we can't quite see what's coming up in front of us. So I find myself in this threshold of a doorway of life, so to speak, not knowing what the next step is, and the past kind of falling away behind me. In that time, I really want to focus on my spiritual health, and I really want to focus on my relationship with God so that I can enter into a deeper relationship with Him by spending that time in focus and meditation and prayer. I plan on going to grad school in the fall, and so I want to use this time to make sure that my heart and my mind are in the right place before I take that next step in life. There are a couple things that I think will really challenge me in this journey. One of them is the physical element of that. The fact that we're going to be hiking through the Smoky Mountains, and it's probably going to get down to single-digit temperatures, and it's going to be snowing and wet, is definitely a challenge that I'm not really sure how I'll handle. It makes me a little bit anxious, but also excited to see how I react and face that challenge. The other challenge is the mental challenge. When times get tough, asking myself, why did I even come out on this trail? I don't have to be here. And knowing that those thoughts are going to come in that will want to drive me away from it, instead to find the mental fortitude to carry on. I'm also worried about ticks and Lyme disease on the trail. I think that I'm prepared for it. I have my clothes treated with permethrin, and I'm aware of what I need to look for and doing regular tick checks and taking myself, straight to the doctor if I do find a tick, so that I can get treated quickly before the disease sets in, but still, it's one of those unknown factors that could have a long-lasting implication that I really don't want to deal with. So we'll see how that turns out. There are two things I really look forward to experiencing on the trail. The first is meeting new people. Meeting these people and hearing their stories and their experiences and their ideas and getting to talk to them and get to know them and building those relationships is something that I really look forward to. The second thing kind of contradicts the first thing. I know that the first half of the trail is often filled with a pretty social experience where you meet all these people and build these relationships, and as the second part of the trail comes, there begins to be more solitude. And I also look forward to that solitude, spending time away from people and spending more time focusing on my spiritual and mental and physical health while I'm out there with a close friend. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you guys watching this, and I appreciate your support. If you want to follow me, you can follow my YouTube channel here or my Instagram here. I'll have links to them in the description of this video. Also, very important, I'm trying to raise funds for Wellspring International that helps women and children who have been exploited in human trafficking and the sex trade. I'll also link that in the description if you'd like to donate. I'm trying to raise $1 for every mile that I hike. Thanks for watching. Peace.